Hi guys, so yeah, today I want to show you how to build a free B&B website, um, mainly focused for owners, using Google Sites. Um, it's pretty straightforward, it's a tool to use, and yeah, I guess every, nothing tastes better than free, right? So um, yeah, to build like your own site, you'd go to sites.google.com, and then I'm going to select a new site. And so I'm going to start from scratch, actually building this. Um, so title of the page, obviously, I mean you can rearrange this, but I would just put your villa name or your property name. Um, so if it's Villa Casa or Villa Bali, I put that. But just for this, I'm just going to put free BNB Site. Um, Here you can change the actual header image. So here I'm going to upload an image here. Um, yeah, it's a pretty straightforward interface. So at the top section here, I'm going to add some text. Sorry, actually, I'm going to add image carousel, and I'm going to upload some images of the villa. So yeah, this would just be a few images. You could upload all the images of the villa, um, and then insert. Then in this section, I'm actually going to add the summary of the property, um, which I've already filled out. So yeah, it's important to already have the data, and I've sort of emulated the Airbnb structure, um, whereby um, it's the flow of the data, the description, the summary, other things to note, neighborhoods, interaction with guests. Um, yeah, so this will be the first sort of. I'm just going to load that image. This is going to be the first section where you've got a synopsis of the property, picture of myself. I've actually screenshotted that from Airbnb, so could I upload a photo um, separate to that? And then here are the images. So at the moment it's just in static format, but when we preview the image, we'll be able to see um, how it actually appears. And then the next section I'm going to add is collapsible text, so that I'm just going to call this description, and then here I'm just going to copy and paste all of this information here, and then this can be collapsed um, on the site, so you can see it's quite a lot of text. Then the next section I'm going to add is a map. So obviously it's using Google. So this, I mean, I'm just going to, a market I know which is in Thailand, Phuket for example. So I'm just going to enter that, and then when you zoom in, you can then go and grab the pin, and then pin the property um, where the actual property is based. So I'm just going to do this for demo purposes. So you can zoom in, zoom out. I think, yeah, that's okay. And then select, and so now you've got your map. on the site. So next section will be, and this is however you want to lay it out, but I'm just trying to follow a structure what actually is proven formula of the sites. So we've got the description, we've got the map there, and then what we could add next is the calendar. So just going to add this one. I added to that, and then this would actually show if you're using Google Calendar, it'll actually show the calendar and then the dates it's booked. Then next to the calendar, and you can use iCal or Google Calendar. Again, another great free tool. I mean, even if you're managing a lot of properties, you can sync that on VRBO, on Airbnb, and TripAdvisor. Any of the sites, accepting Google Calendar iCal links to synchronize. And then next to this section here, we could have pricing section, and then here you can add the text for your low season, high season, and then any specific rules with regards to that property. So here you can see it's $395 per night during a certain period. So if we just close that, and then we could also add, what else do we need? So we've got availability, calendar, and then button, book now. So here, I mean, you could add your own Airbnb link if you wanted them to book on Airbnb, or you could add like a payment link, or you could add a link to a form, to send you an email. Yeah, so here to encourage the guests to actually book. And then here in the footer, I want to add my contact information. Those QR codes aren't going to work in this particular bit. It doesn't copy over. And then I'm going to add a photo of me in the actual footer. So you can add more details here, but it just your general contact information. Skype, Line. You can create QR codes on the QR code generator. So you can use any of these QR code generators, add the text, and then search for the image. Yes, you can put your email here and then generate the code. And then add them onto your site. But this is okay for now. With showing your face, contact information, making it easy for guests to contact you. So that will appear across all the pages. So this is like our first sort of basic page for the actual site. Here you can add like a logo, or you could add an image of yourself, because you are the host after all. So here I could add my logo here, and this will appear in the top corner. Then you could have the site name, so free BNB site. Okay, and then you can add your own custom URL. or you can use their URL. You can change how the menus appear, either on the top or on the side. We're just going to go top, which we'll see in a minute. Brand image. You can add your favicon as well, which will appear in this menu here. And then analytics. You can add your Google Analytics and banner as well. So yeah, this is our opening page. I think it's got all the relevant information, and then we can add like another page here. So about us, and then here I can add text, upload image, can embed code. So I mean, you could create a page where you can add you can actually embed the Airbnb listing on your own site. Now that's entirely up to you whether you want to divert traffic back to Airbnb or just keep it simply focused on your own site and not encourage Airbnb booking. Basically a guest, some guests will just want to book on a trusted brand. And then, some guests will want to book direct, so it's entirely up to you. So text, going to add the text here about us, which I've already filled in. So, Pro Manager, blah, 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 and then you can add the photo. Not sure it's going to copy that over. No, need to add an image. Okay. Google photo. Yeah, and then you can add your image. Pro donor. I guess different image would probably be better actually. Or if you've got a team or something, you could add that. Yeah, so there's about us, home. You could dedicate a page to the location, for example. You could dedicate a page, to pricing, availability. But for now, I just want to stick and let's have a look with this. So let's preview the actual site. So go to the start. So here would be our property name, property title. Guess you don't even have to have a title if you don't want. The images, summary, and then description, Google Map, Google Calendar, pricing, a prompt to book. So that could be like sending to your email, which they can contact here, or you could divert them to a form. You could create like a Google form for them to send their inquiry. You could show them links to your Airbnb listing so you can see availability. And then the About Us section. So here you can see you could add a different image. This is just really, like Airbnb, in 15 minutes you can add a property listing. You can get your website up and running super easy using Google. So here when you click publish, this is where you would say at the moment this is what it would be called, but I could actually add my own domain and then I could add my own domain, and then then you've got your own website. So it doesn't have to be so fancy, right? It's a point of reference for a lot of guests, and then by using Google, pin it on the map, then you can start adding reviews. So yeah, that's another thing on this page. We could have um, some reviews actually, um, just to verify. Uh, so, oh, sorry, got them here. So, could add a review from the guest. And that's not the review. Sorry, 1 second. From one of the websites. This is from Airbnb, and then this just cements, uh, levels of trust with the guest, so they can see some reviews. And then when we go to preview, you can see that on your site. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool actually, that you can build a website on Google for free. Um, um, yeah. So if you need any help, yeah, I can obviously help you add those properties, make your own website. Um, yeah, so I just hope this is really helpful for Airbnb villa owners, apartment owners, owners of service apartments. You can have multiple room types. Yeah, um, yeah. I hope this helps, and yeah, go from there. Thanks.